Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ESL UK Open number 26. We are in the second match of this round of 3 in the quarterfinals of this tournament, and it is between, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the Daybreak Bulls. I've forgotten the map name, I'm pretty sure it's Daybreak. Oh dear. That is a terrible start. But yes, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner as the orange Protoss, we have HighGaiN. And spawning in the top right-hand corner as the pink Protoss, and currently 1-0 up in this series, we have Bourne. As I just said, Bourne are currently 1-0 up in this series, going with a very impressive free-gate blink play, pushing up into his opponent's base, defeating the free-gate Robo, focusing down all those Immortals and just doing a huge amount of damage, just killing off all the units and continuously being able to funnel units in. Not really using the pylon on the low ground, could have preferably put one closer and could have possibly done a lot more damage with that if he'd been able to simply just warp his units in on the high ground, instead having to walk them around or walk them to the cliff and blink them up, but he was still able to do it. The Immortals weren't enough. Bourne was just simply able to focus them down and win the game. Looks like Bourne is possibly scouting around his expansion, and that's not Bourne, that is HighGaiN. I apologise. Where is HighGaiN going? He is going for a little scout round, looking for any proxy pylons at the moment. Doesn't want to die to any sneaky cheese yet. Here comes Bourne's first probe out, going to have a little peek, see what he can find. And here is the first gateway coming down for Bourne, as well as his first gas. Almost exactly the same for HighGaiN as PvP has become these days. Becoming very similar. Both players' gas finish up at almost exactly the same time. The gateway for Bourne finished up a little quicker, and HighGaiN's is just about to finish up. Cybercore already on the way for Bourne, and there it is for HighGaiN. Bourne definitely seems to be playing at a much faster level than HighGaiN at the moment. HighGaiN is an extremely high level player, but it just seems at the moment that Bourne is playing at a higher standard. So we can see if HighGaiN can prove me wrong and bring it back for this second game and bring it back in this best of 3 series to take it 2-1. And we will see. And first Zealot coming in and the second gas going down for Bourne at the moment. So we could be seeing a repeat build, or we could not. We don't know yet. First 2 pylons are down for Bourne, so he is not going to be supply blocked yet. Chronoing out that warp gate, so we will see what he can do. He has a lot of chrono saved up, so he is going to continue chronoing out that warp gate until he needs to. HighGaiN is just going to chill in this base with this probe. Doesn't give a damn, able to just mineral trick through the Zealot, does not care. Zealot on the top of the ramp here for HighGaiN, blocking off the scout. And HighGaiN is also getting out this warp gate. He's already chrono boosted a couple. So there we go, there's the next chrono boost, and the second gateway is already on its way. Pylon all the way back here though, so... Oh, sorry, I'm fairly tired. But it looks like... So, just have to wonder what HighGaiN will be putting back here, building-wise. Whether he's going to try and hide some tech back here, or whether he's just going to use this to prevent the supply block. No expansion yet out of either player. Both players look like they're going to try and go for some one base play. We will find out very soon. This probe is scouting around on a move, seeing what it can find, obviously looking for the proxy pylons. And there we go, Stalker Zealot fight, focusing down that Stalker, doing as much damage as it can. The Zealot is on no shields and has lost a lot of health. The Stalker is going to go down though, which is much more valuable. And now this Stalker from HighGaiN can kite this Zealot all the damn day and just shoot the shit out of it. Here come 2 more Stalkers here to help with the party. Needs to micro back that weak one, make sure it doesn't lose any health. It is a little health, so that's a bit of a miss micro there out of HighGaiN. Probably could have saved all those Stalkers on full health and just let the shields recharge. But oh, there is 2 pylons from Bourne. They are actually out of sight, but they have now been spotted. HighGaiN does now know where they are. Let's have a look at HighGaiN's vision. Yep, he knows exactly where those things are, but oh my god, Bourne already has 3 Stalkers in HighGaiN's base at the moment, just going very simply for the free gate pressure right now. Let's have a look. Yep, only 3 gates in. It's becoming ever more popular in PvP at the moment. Sentry coming out. He's going to be able to force field that ramp and prevent HighGaiN from getting up. Where is the force field? There's the force field, preventing HighGaiN from getting back up. That sentry will be focused down by the probes. HighGaiN pulling all his probes to try and kill this, but HighGaiN is being forced to just... Those Stalkers are just spazzing out at the bottom of that ramp, doing nothing useful. Finally coming up into the base, and HighGaiN will be able to hold this, but at the cost of losing a lot of probes, and that Zealot doing so much damage. Continuing to warp in Stalkers at the moment is HighGaiN. Still has enough to warp in another Stalker. Sorry, is Bourne. We will see whether he decides to do that. These Stalkers just doing so much damage. Even if he doesn't win this engagement, he has lost a lot of minerals in supply, but he is still holding it off at the moment. HighGaiN is mining no minerals. He doesn't have enough to build any more units, whereas on the other hand, Bourne is still mining minerals and has enough to continue warping in zealots if he wishes to, which he can at the moment, and HighGaiN is claiming GG. Just saying is completely wrong and just messed it up. Thought that Bourne's colour was the ESL version of the maps, the supply depots. So Bourne takes this best out of 3 series in the quarterfinals of the ESL UK Open 2-0. Join me next time or on the next video if you are watching on YouTube, which you obviously are because I won't upload them anywhere else. To see the next game, I will see who I can get in on. Thanks for watching.